Our breath is our connection to life. Many humans, probably most humans on the earth today, forget to breathe 90% of their day, or they take very shallow breaths. We're depriving our bodies of oxygen. We're depriving our blood of oxygen, our brain of oxygen. Without breath, we do not have this existence. We cannot be here. The journey of life is remembering who we are, right? Through the experiences that we choose to have. Whether we choose to have painful experiences, or we choose to feel struggle, or whether we choose to be joyful and abundant is all up to us in every moment, right? The past doesn't exist anymore. The future is not here yet. And really the only moment that we have any power is the present moment, because we have choice. We have awareness, so we can make a choice. I've been studying energy work. I started with Reiki about 9 years ago, but it's kind of evolved into something I don't really have words for other than a shamanic practice now that's a combination of Toltec masteries. I work with a few shamans in San Jose that have worked with Don Miguel Ruiz. I also went to Bali 4 years ago to work with a sound healer there who does retreats in Ubud, which is a big mecca for yogis and meditation gurus to go to and just be. The journey started with this bowl 5 years ago. This is a citrine quartz. It plays the key of A, which is your third eye, your intuition, opening up your seeing to the other side and connecting to the energetic. I played this bowl and it made me cry. And in that moment, I knew that this would be the next part of my evolution and my practice. So with this one came 18 more over the last 5 years. The newest member of the family, this is a moldavite bowl. It is also a morph, which means it was cracked during the process of creation. And the way they create these beautiful instruments is through a pressure and heating system. So they take whatever materials they're making the instrument out of, they pulverize it into a powder with crystal quartz and whatever other instrument or whatever other material, meaning moldavite or silver, gold, platinum, whatever. And they put it into a centrifugal mold and they heat it to 4,000 degrees and they spin it and they cool it. And this is what comes out. And occasionally some of them are cracked. So they fill in the spaces, put it back in the mold, reheat it, and seal it up. So these bowls bring a little bit of an extra kind of energy with them, like the rising of the phoenix. They were born, died, and reborn again. The time I studied in Indonesia really helped me to understand the place for the crystal quartz, for the silicon crystal quartz bowls, which are more typically used, these and the Tibetan metal bowls. So these really helped me to understand the power of a deeper, lower vibration to help work with the lower chakras, to help us with our connection to our physical body. When I play this big bowl here, it actually makes the floor vibrate and sometimes the walls, and you can feel it go through you. These other bowls here in the middle are alchemical bowls. They are made with other gemstones and minerals, as I was just saying. And so you're not only working with the power of the sound that it plays, you're working with the healing powers of the materials. Moldavite is created with what's celestial and it's earthly, right? When a meteor hits the earth, it impacts and there's a spray and there's heat, and moldavite is what is created between the earth and the meteor. This bowl plays the key of D, which is your sacral chakra, your lower belly from the belly button to the pelvic bone. It's where we house our self-esteem, our self-worth, how we project ourselves out into the world, how we feel about ourselves. So each one of these instruments plays a different note on the musical scale, and each note is connected to a different chakra or energy center in our body, starting with the root chakra at the base of the spine, sacral, solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and your crown. C, D, E, F, G, A, B. So we're working with, number one, our intention to heal, and number two, what we're made of. This is a key of E. E is the solar plexus, where we house our emotions, our power center, right? We have our umbilical cord here. This is where we're given life for the first 9 months of our being here. Emotions, expressing ourselves, all comes from this area. When we're not expressing our desires or stating our needs, we create a blockage. And that's what these instruments help us to do as well. They help us to reharmonize the cells within the body. We're made of trillions of cells, and each one of those cells has a memory in it. It has like a brain we have in our head. But they're only asked to remember one thing, and maybe that memory was a traumatic experience. Maybe it was a heart attack, and that would be in the heart chakra, right? So the key of F is what we would use to help reharmonize the cells in that area to help them come back to a state of homeostasis. So key of A, if we were having a headache, we'd want to work with the key of A to help reharmonize the cells in that area, to help them come back into harmony, to help us be in a state without headache. So your intention really is the main key to this meditation and to any healing that you have, and finding the energy behind what you're experiencing physically. So if during the meditation today something comes up for you that's a bit emotional, I ask that you just see it, just observe it. There's nothing here that can hurt you. Sometimes those emotions come up and we don't really want to look at them, we don't want to deal with them right away. Just observe it, acknowledge it for being there, and then let it go. Walk past it, walk through it, and take a deep breath and let it go.